I cannot believe how quickly the summer has come to an end. So now the kids are heading back to school. It is the perfect time to kick off this series, Why Didn't Anybody Tell Me? You know those things that you find out after the fact? When you sit there asking yourself, why, oh why, didn't anybody tell me? Fill in the blank, any mind-blowing topic. Why didn't anybody tell me I was going to feel some type of way when my first child went off to college? I mean, of course, before she left, they were like, oh, you're going to miss her. Oh, you're going to miss her, aren't you? She's going away. Well, yeah. I was like, duh. Of course I'm going to miss her. But they didn't break it down. I mean, they didn't warn me that I could feel almost like I was mourning a loss in a certain sort of a way. Now, let me say right from the jump, this may not happen to you. I mean, my husband's experience appeared to be different than mine. I didn't see him crying. I mean, I didn't see it. I also had girlfriends that were like, girl, I can't wait for the kids to get out the house. That kind of made me feel crazy. I mean, were my feelings normal? Was I the only one who had this weird mixture of, sure, I was happy and excited and proud, but also a little sad and kind of depressed? So after a few days or weeks, I was realizing that this was a closing of a chapter in my life and hers, and it would never be the same way it had been. I mean, the little girl who grew up as I was learning to become an adult myself is now becoming an adult on her own, and she wasn't really going to need me in exactly the same way that she had before, and that really was kind of hard to swallow at first. That's why I'm telling you, if you're taking your firstborn to college for the first time, I've got 8 tips that help me. Number 1, give an Academy Award-worthy performance in front of your child. Whether they admit it to you or not, they're also feeling some type of way themselves. I mean, anxiety, apprehension, fear of the unknown. You know, they're not going to fully understand what you're going through anyway. I mean, I didn't understand what I was feeling myself. So you don't want to cause them any undue concern. It's okay to show emotion, of course, but just don't lose it completely. I mean, you're the parent, you got to keep it together. Number 2, do not draw out the goodbye. Keep your parting words short and sweet, in my opinion. Hopefully you gave the long speeches before you left the house. You know, I'm proud of you, I love you, call any time. And of course, again, you might shed a tear. Understand they might not shed a tear too. And let me tell you something, Spelman, they did not play around with giving us the opportunity for a long goodbye. They had a very beautiful rite of passage ceremony, and then they, whisked our daughters away to the beat of African drums. And I was like, wait, this is goodbye already? Number 3. Take a second look. When you leave them, don't let them see you, but take a deep breath as they walk away. It's time to celebrate the moment. It's a huge milestone. You want to be in the now for a minute. It's only going to happen once. Number 4, help them when asked, but do not hover. Don't be the helicopter parent. We set a weekly check-in. We decided that Sundays after dinner time was probably best for us to do a quick family FaceTime or a Skype call or something like that. My husband and I just felt better if we could put our eyes on her. Thankfully with technology we can do that now. But other than a weekly check-in, leave it to them to call and reach out as needed. I mean, they will call. They will text when they need something. With that said, I did become a low-key social media stalker. But tip number 5 is this: look, but don't like. Don't let them know what you're doing by double tapping, retweeting, and liking every doggone thing that they post. For full disclosure, the only reason why I got on Snapchat initially was to follow my daughter's story, so don't judge me, I'm just being real. And here's an important one, number 6. If you have younger children, hello, they're still at home. Pay attention, it's gonna go fast too. My son and I have gotten even closer now that he's the only one at home. I mean, his sister had almost, 5 years as the only child, so now it's our son's time to have the focus be on him. It's only fair, right? Number 7, do you. I mean, with one fewer child in the house, now is the time to do some of the things that you didn't have the time or the energy to do before. So pick up a hobby, volunteer, serve on a committee or 2, get a mani or a pedi, and hey, just get some in general a little more often. Number 8, go into their bedroom. It's hard at first. It was weird for me, I get it, but now I love to take naps in my daughter's room. Don't tell her. Another point, don't renovate their rooms yet. They'll be back. Maybe a holiday or summer break, not permanently, but there's no place like home, and they're gonna want their room to be in place, and trust me, they will appreciate it a lot more when they come back from being away. Yes, stock up on your tissue, go to Costco, get a big box, but you're gonna be all right. You are. Trust me, I'm telling you. So share this video, please. If there's someone you know that has a kid that's getting ready to go off to school, don't have them come asking you, why didn't anybody tell Thanks for watching.